Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, Seku Sherry coming to talk. Information and education. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, Seku Sherry coming to talk. Good information in document and education. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming From Monday to Friday, Liberia. Segun shall come into town. From Monday to Friday, Liberia. Segun shall come into town. From Monday to Friday, Liberia. Segun shall come into town. Liberia, Liberia. It is the go-go. Bringing the issue. But I got this question. Segun shall come into
I want to salute African soldiers. African soldiers who fought for freedom. I want to salute African soldiers now. African soldiers who fought for freedom. Some are dead and some are living. Those that are dead are still fighting on. Those that are living are still fighting.
And the future lies with those political leaders who realize that the great public is interested more in government than in politics. The failure of political leaders to help to help uplift the poor will be judged by a moral failure. And because the task of a political leader is to do what he believes is better for the country, sometimes the public opinion is in favor. Sometimes the public opinion needs a little bit more time to understand things. But it is the time that the future leaders knows that the great public is interested more in government. They are not interested in politics. It is about time that political leaders get to know that the public, they are interested in development of the country, developing the country, developing Liberia, taking Liberia from where it is and carrying it to somewhere better. It's about time that they get to know that that is what the public is in mind. The public is interested in politics, because we all politics is again that people benefit themselves. It's about time that our leaders get to understand that Liberians, they want better for this country. It's about time that it gets, once they are elected public space, they are there to serve their very counties or districts, or they are there to serve their country and not to serve themselves. And this is how we say, good morning, Liberia. Good morning, Liberians. It feels being here this morning. It feels great to be here this morning. And like we always say, that this is where we converge to talk about the issues that matters to our dear country, Mama Liberia. Liberia will not go back to the butchers. We will be here to speak truth to power. Liberians will be here to fight for their freedoms. Those who are dead, some are living. There's too many things happening in our country. In all sectors, you have different amount of things happening there. But yet and still, Liberians will still fight for their freedom. Although we have a government that when you speak and you are not speaking in the interest of the government and you are working within the government, you get suspended from the government for speaking the truth. For alerting the Liberian people, you get suspended for that. Though we have a government that said that they will create jobs for people, but yet and still it is the same government that's taking away jobs from people. We have a government who said that they will increase salaries, but yet and still putting thousands of people down. Tell me, is it not the same people's salaries that they will add to the people that are there? Is it not the same? The people need to be saved for economic jargon. From political yabbies. These are things that Liberians need to be saved from. Liberians need to learn this. It's about time that you be able to make a decision that will benefit the country, not a decision that will benefit some selfish individuals. And this is how we welcome you. Good morning to those of you in Banga Bone County. That is Voice of Liberia 90.7. We are saying good morning to all of the towns and villages within Bone County this morning. Wherever you're getting the sound of our voice from. Good morning to those of you got that is Voice of Liberia 89.7. And we are also passing through the towns and villages and all other parts of the rural areas, the 15 political subdivision, wherever you are joining us from. We are saying good morning to you. Those of you in the diaspora, be it from Europe, America, Canada, just wherever, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Africa Coast. We are saying good morning to you this morning. And we also want to say good morning to those of you in Monrovia, Liberia. Those of you in the capital city of Liberia, we want to say good morning to you. We are broadcasting from Capital Bypass, and this is Voice of Liberia 104.1. My name is Samira One and I'm one of the hosts of Good Morning Liberia. You can say the co-host of Good Morning Liberia too. But it feels great being here. All of you to another beautiful edition of Good Morning Liberia. And let us not forget that the cash giveaway is on this morning. We are giving out 100,000 along with 20,000. So this morning, if you cannot win the 100,000, rest assured that you're going to win the 20,000 because we'll give out 20,000 to more than 5, 6, 7 persons. And at the end of the day, a person will walk home with 100,000 Liberian dollars. So someone want to know the code this morning to play. The code is star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. That is 90. Automatically you play on Voice of Liberia. This is where people win more money. Wednesday and Thursday is for you people. It is a day. All you need to do is star 799 star 90 hash. And then you are playing with just 200 Liberian dollars. The more you play, the more pins you send in the draw to win. So you want to dial that play now. The door is open. Tell yourself that you will win that 100,000. Tell yourself to will win that 20,000. Like I say, and I always say, it is not compulsory. We don't force you to play. But if you know that you need money, you will play. Okay, so welcome, Liberians. Those of you watching us through our Facebook Live, continue to share the live video. Invite a friend to watch. Invite a friend to listen. And drop as to where you are following the broadcast from. And today is the 27th of November 2024. It's Wednesday. Someone will say it's Ladies' Day, though. But I would say that it's Liberians' Day. Because whether you're having Ladies' Day or not, men will always be in it, right? So let me say good morning to all of you and welcome to another fascinating edition of Good Morning Liberia. Let me do the acknowledgement quickly. Following us, telling us as to where you're joining this broadcast from. Let us just acknowledge some of you. Then maybe as we go through the discussion, we will call out some of you following. But it's not something that we usually do here. We just do the acknowledgement from the beginning and we just flow. But let's see as to if it work up like that today. This is V. Mohammed Sharif, and this person says, good morning. I'm watching from South Korea. Fatu Sharif writes, good morning. And she goes on by saying, thanks for the good work. CDC Papi Success Data goes on, and he writes, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Duke Road. God, please have mercy on Liberia. We're still going. Let's see. Let's get more comments here. Those of you following. This is Jans Ware Badio. And this person said, good morning, Voice of Liberia family, and good morning to the peace, loving citizens of Maryland County. I write this morning from my district 16, Montserrat County, Central New Crew Town. Where Honorable Dixon Sibo remains the most serious-minded representative. Uh, voice of this is okay. VOA Article 66 gave me the Supreme Court the right to litigate all constitutional matters of the state. Issues of constitutional links must be looked into by the Supreme Court, and I'm 100% in support of the senators. Sarah Wamba says, good morning, Samira. I'm Sarah Wamba, and I do join you from Police Academy. Stanley Sherry, right? Good morning to the peaceful citizens of Parkland District, Grand Cape Mount County, um, Western Liberia. I'm Stanley Sherry, following live from a usual Kosovo resident in Broadville. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah. Peter Tukpa says, good morning, Voice of Liberia family. Thanks for the hard work. This is Kwaba Techno, and this person goes on by saying, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Johnsonville Sports Center. My name is Kwaba Tukpa. Thanks for the information every day you provide. Liberia is all we have. Certainly, this is all we have. So, to tell you that this country will not. That is something that we will not allow because Liberia is all we. Okay, Moses Johnson said, good morning, Voice of Liberia. My name is Moses Waki Johnson, following from Naman Town, Sota District, Long County. And Josephus Canon writes, what he said, good morning, VOL. My name is Josephus, and I'm Josephus Canon, following live from a Sugar Hill community in Banga, Long County. Many thanks to you guys for the good information provided always. Respect, he writes. Africa Miller says, good morning, VOL. I'm watching from Soul Clinic community. Thanks for the show. And there should be something. Flomo, this person says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. Uh, good morning, Voice of Liberia. Sunday as Flomo watching from Polk County, a Phoebe Ashcraft community. Some of our lawmakers are abusing education through the violation of the Constitution. This thing needs to stop at the majority bloc as they call themselves. Okay. Let us see. Let us get more here. As they call themselves, that was my diploma. Kind of said, I'm following from Mount Everest Farm. And Jim Patez said, morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching God from action. Then be a sport Liberia. He is very weak. And he said, it's a very wicked old man. Okay. Sometimes it's that you press it. Stanley Sherry said, sweet cassava, not for good alone. Human being can eat it, and others can eat it as well. And power not for one person. It is a matter of time. This is by Stanley Sharif. Winston Michael Tapper says, I'm watching from Upper Catwell. And Esther Ginsey writes, good morning, voice of my dear family. And good morning to my peace loving people of Gofa and Bongo. I'm also uh, following from Bon County. Bill Gates says, I'm watching from Grand Bassa, Buchanan City. Nisha's bar rights and watching from District 16. Is Funky says, good morning, CEO, and my favorite Samira one time. Though I'm still in pain after a terrible accident, it is my breakfast every morning to listen to Voice of Liberia, playing the listening role. Second Sheriff T. Shite Woman. Okay, AC Makia, you've been here for long. Because I think you've been almost a month or a month now. I'm still here with you on the recovery though. One of our regular and one of our regular silent listeners. Okay. This is illegal. This person says, good morning to L and the peace of the people of Zulu Town of County. I'm calling from the community district. Fight. Chua Guardian says, good morning, Samira and the family. I'm Chua K. Guardian and I'm joining you from Makotobo Corner in Bandersville. We are following the ongoing saga at the Capitol building closely. That title of a representative in court can never, will never be once due process is served. Philip LG Tua, he says, good morning, Liberia, and good morning to our CEO, Secretary, and good morning to my own sister, Samira One Life. My name is Philip LG Tua, following the life from Banga City, County. The law is the law. No one is above the law. So we need to respect the law of our beloved country because this country is governed by law. Thank you guys so much for information provided for us every day in and out of Liberia. We have nothing to give you guys. Only God will definitely bless you guys. Okay? Program 1 says, good morning, voice of Liberia, and the best people journalists of Liberia. My name is Abraham. I'm Abraham Wongo, watching live from a poor resident, Banga City. Many thanks to you this morning for the broadcast. Spark Davis says, good morning, Sam. My name is Spark Davis, following from Clarksburg, Bowman County, Western Liberia. It feels so good to be with you and Sekou every other morning. And to be honest, I miss hearing Radio 52 in Sekou Sharif these past days. Yeah, he will be on the radio beginning December 2nd. Yeah, because the first will be this Sunday and Monday will be the second. So next week, Sekou and I will be on the radio. There's just too many other comments here. Let's see as the people take it from the bottom go up to the top. I can promise people that I will read all of the comments. That's the problem. Sarah Wamba says, "Good morning, Samira. I'm Sarah Wamba, and I do follow you from Police Academy, Bishop Pence, James Wellington Civilly says, persistent, non-support kids, Honorable Josiah Marvin Cole. This is so bad for our generation. I'm following from Ghana City. Jenkins Mani Mambendi says, I hope this fight at the lower house will bring development to our district. Good morning again, my dear sister, and thanks for the program. I love the energy you bring to the platform this morning and always. Eddie Phillips says, good morning, sister. Philip, this is Darido. He says, my pleasure. Good morning to the peace loving people of Sano County. And many thanks to you, my beautiful sister and mother, Samira Woodline. Eddie Phillips said, thanks for the show. Marvin, this is Melvin, Thursday, Heather, Hawan. He says, Samira, we are in deep trouble with battery man Blanca and his RLJ 409 lawmakers. My Ever Linton says, good morning. I'm watching from Linton, Toka. He says, my Ever Linton said that his name is Linton Toka, and he's watching from the second mansion. Well, the comments, it keeps coming. Benedetto, destined for greatness. Kakuta says, good morning, Samira. Seriously, watching you from a Propo Corner, Cresceli Boulevard. Andrew Doe says, good morning, voice of Liberia. I'm Andrew T. Doe, watching from Central Monrovia, Robert. Joshua Colley says, my name is Joshua Colley, watching from Boca Mission Community. Eric T. Commenter says he's following this broadcast from the Sodiwan community and he's representing the leadership of the Sodiwan community. Continue to share the live video and also encourage your friends to watch. I will not continue with other comments, but I can say that I might go ahead and be able to bring you some of those who are commenting. I will do that if there's chance. So this morning, fellow on the broadcast at 9 o'clock this morning. At 9 o'clock, we have Mr. Philbert S. Brown. Studio is a journalist, someone who have been in the media for a very long time. And Philbert S. Brown will be here. And we'll have few things to discuss around the budget and also the Olympics side. We will talk about it. It will be from 9 to 10 o'clock. We have him in studio as our guest, and we will elaborate more on some of the things that has to do with the budget, some of the money set aside for Olympics, as to if it is enough or not. But when it comes at 9 o'clock, we will go into that. For the time being, let us go into other issues we have on our attention here. There will be a clip that we will play you, and also we will be able to tell Liberians that be able to give them piece of advice or pieces of advice, say that about the country and its safety, as to if people are safe in this country or not. Like Sekou will always say, and like myself, I will always say, whenever you go into the streets, if even you have a vehicle, do not stay in the street of the house. You should know what you are depending on because this country it is not safe. And we have a clip here, someone explaining as to what happened before. We will play it shortly and you will listen. But now let's go around this thing that has to do with the Capitol building, the legislative politics, specifically the House of Representatives. Hmm? This issue has been going on, and now this we just in on it, get Liberians view on it, and then we let it. This morning we'll also open the phone lines to Liberians so that we be able to give a view, like we always do every month. We take up 2 days so that from the beginning at the end of the month, so that we hear Liberians as to how life with them, as to how they look at some issues, just to get different views from all part of the country and listen to Liberians as to how they view maybe this country as specifically under this current government. Now, to do that, we gave you the chance this November. We haven't done it since November started, and November is about day. So we will do it, and you will be able to get them. But let us start with the court. There was a lawsuit filed by the Copa Block. Then the court went ahead and said that the court halt to everything happening on the at the Capitol building, and that the matter should be settled first before they go ahead and do whatever that they are to do or whatever they are to go. Mm, that was it. But on yesterday, it was session as well. There's session every that is that is Tuesday and Thursday. Like there will be another session on tomorrow too. So the session every Thursday, and the court went on, and the court said that But from the way things going, like I said the other day, a question, and my question was, the former president, excuse me, the former president arrived into the country. Looking at his presence within this country, will there be a difference when it comes to the legislative matter? Will there be a difference? Is it that his presence in this country will turn things around? Because my youth is the political leader for the opposition party CDC. And there's more CDC lawmakers in the house. So the former president, have been out of the country. Upon his return, within this crucial moment, I should say, wherein the legislative politics is playing, you can say that there's no right, the former president, have to go ahead and interfere. But look at it from this angle. He is the political leader for the opposition party. It's possible that before some of his members tell them that he wants to have a meeting with them, and then they go into the discussion and tell them, "Look, forget about that. I'm a political leader. I'm a big brother. Whatever happened, let's support the party and everything." He could do that. So I asked the question, if his presence will bring a difference. Because mind you, almost everybody gave up. And the only thing that was upholding this thing is the law now. People just said, if you get to 49, I will be removed as speaker. Even for Fonati said it. You get to 49, that day I want to be the speaker in this country. So everybody, I hope it was just on the law. Let the people get that 49. If they cannot get the 49, let precedent. We should be able to set this standard that this have been happening before. It have been happening from this day forward. It should not happen. From this day forward, if a bloc wants to remove the speaker, they should do it constitutionally. Due process should be given. But as for the numbers, the way in which you saw the majority bloc increasing, everybody thought that, it's just the law we are looking up to. When the law comes, I'll be removed. And then the speaker came into the former president came into the country, and he said, "Do not resign. We will go through it. Let due process be given." And fast forward, yesterday was session, and we saw that from the majority bloc, you never had the amount of persons that they said that they have. Last Thursday, they did the election. They put up their own new speaker, Richard Cohn, and they said that they have 40 signatures. And we came here on Monday and said that for not 40, 50 signatures. Since you have your 50 signatures, since you asked the Liberian people because it's to be 49, since you added one day as that, you'll go to the chambers and be able to do the process and let the process be given. It was what we said. So yesterday was session, and from the majority bloc, you never had up to 43 persons in section. But the people said that they have 50 persons. But let's look at it from this, Liberians. Let us look at it from this. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the cash giveaway. Then we go into it. Okay, the cash giveaway is on, and you're using $200 Liberian dollars to play. All you need to do is dial *799 *90 hash. That is the code. And this morning we are giving 100,000. We want to give out the 100,000. The 100,000 will not stay here. We will give it out. At 8 o'clock, we will call a winner of 50,000. We will give out 100,000 this morning. We will also give out 20,000 to random winners, meaning more than 5, 6, 7 persons, depending on how you play. So you can take your phone and put your money there. Those of you who have been playing, and saying that I have not been winning, so I'm not going to play. Just try this morning again. you might be a winner. You don't want to put your money in something you cannot get your money out. I will always say this here. As for me, I get when I'm doing things when I say I into this, I will be into it. Oh, I see result. So if you have been playing play this morning to deter 400, you get 400 there. You have 600, you put the 600 there. You have 1,000, put the $1,000 there. Play. You see that people tell you play 5 times, which is 1,000 out of you. And then I win 20,000. You take out 1,000, 20,000, 11, 19,000. Why you? Some people will play 3 times and they will win 100,000. To tell you how free fair this is. Or God played 1 time and he won 100,000. So you see how it is? Anybody can win. But the more you play, the more chances your number stand in the draw for you to be the winner. So this morning, if you are feeling broke, you are feeling scared, you say, oh, just because I have been doing this, go to the mobile money, put money there, and try. If I were you, Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm giving it a try. This might be one of the winners. 100,000, 20,000, 50,000, you're talking small money here. So start saving 90, half of 200, play on voice of. So back to it. On yesterday, there was a session on the majority block, and I think I went over there. But like you said, let me tell you something like this. You not see the amount of persons that's supposed to be in session yesterday from the majority block that you see less than the number that you have been seeing. It still doesn't mean that there are no majority block. That is not what. Just the way how the session goes is the same as the church or the school. At times, some Sunday people don't go to church. It doesn't mean that the person is not part of the church. Some people don't go to school for a week. It doesn't mean that the person is no more in the school or the person changed the school already. No, they will go back. Let us hold it as that. But on the other hand, to ask this question as if church represents into this country will bring a difference. While we are holding it like that and waiting to see tomorrow, which is Wednesday, when you see that the number that the majority block had yesterday, if it remains consistent, then it draws attention. Then it tells you that something is happening. Why 2 times 2? If even a person is not in session, all right, Thomas Fala is the deputy speaker. If he was not to be in session yesterday, I think there was to be a communication done, a formal communication telling the people as to why he's not in session or why he was not in session on Tuesday. Because he is the deputy speaker of the Richard. Yeah, we got to speak the country. So, yeah, we got to make it, you know, we got to be able to specify it if we call him speaker. So we have speaker Koffa, we have speaker Richard Kun. The speaker needs to hear it with the word Richard. Yeah. But anyway, so he was set up formal communication from the people as is how it is to be done to. But yesterday, question was asked as to why Thomas was not in session, and they had nothing to say about it. They couldn't tell as to why he did not come for session. Not only Thomas Fala, who was the deputy speaker, but other lawmakers who were not in session. So I am saying that it could be taken as let's take it in this scenario. I mean, as the church. So people go to church, and so people just they cannot go to church on Sundays. So people can go to school at times they cannot go to school. That doesn't mean that the person is not in the school or the church, right? But this Thursday, because people they are at the school today, but this Thursday, which is tomorrow, if you see that the number that the majority vote had on yesterday, if it remains consistent, yeah, where our attention will be drawn, right? We will draw attention. Then it shows that we will be telling the public that it seems like this is turning over. But If these people are not careful, I don't know if they are not careful because they have been trying their best to do what they can do. If they are not careful, this thing will go in the speaker fanatic favor. Because one of the things you should look at is that fanatic continues to go by the law. He continues to do that. He's not saying, I will be deterred or from the look of things. Imagine the people went on and then they got another speaker. And did not shake fanatic. He said, I will go by the law. And once due process is given, then yeah, we can go over with that. But if they are not careful, they will turn around to fanatic again. Because from the way we are seeing it, people not going for session, but we cannot hold that for now. We will not hold it for Thursday. We see as to if they will maintain that same number or that number will go up. And mind you, the lawyers representing the Baptist speaker, J. Fanatic Kofa, they filed a petition before the Supreme Court on the constitutionality of the removal of the speaker, I mean. And the recent petition that was filed on Monday, November 25th, it concerns the reported illegal removal, while the previous petition talked about the act of law of alleged federal section. So there's two different ones. You know, it's not everybody that believes that with God or to say for the sake of the Liberian people. Once this man is a lawyer, okay, I will continue to fight to the court. Let us follow the due process. Let us follow the rightful process. Let us obey the Constitution. Let us respect this law that put us into power. It's what he's saying. So let's see as if tomorrow will go to session and the other lawmakers will go to session. But on the other hand, too, if you look at this thing, if the people cannot go for session to the majority block, then the money that they spend is like either for sweet, because they spend money. They spend 50,000, 45,000. Then it means that they hate the money because we are hearing people already say that the signature not there, the signature is not on it, they only went to spot there, and blah blah blah. So if they continue to do this, then me in my 11 voice, I would say they will be carried to 2029. Because if you say that you got 50 persons and you cannot go, you get 50 persons the Tuesday, the number drop, then where? And the former president here, he met with the U.S. ambassador. He himself met with some members in the Fonation lawmakers in the Fonati block. We saw that, we saw pictures of that. Like the likes of other people, Ability, all of the other representatives. What's with them? So he said that the only background that he's doing as a president is going to make for the majority, but not to get our people in session. We want to see that tomorrow will be the day that we will conclude as to if this is actually turning around. But Liberians, let us be fair. This whole thing we have said it over and over. If you get your people quote on it, why is it that your number keeps dropping? Okay, let's take it as the people had a session tomorrow. As to if you will maintain your number that you have, or you will go back to the same one that you had yesterday. And mind you, the Fanatic Kofa block, they only need 37 persons to have quorum. Once Fanatic get 37 persons, he can business. That is what the law says. Once you have your 37, you can do business. So we are looking to see as to how it plays out. In the Senate leadership, they also reportedly decided not to submit any legislative instruments to the House of Representatives until the ongoing court proceedings are resolved. The decision was reportedly reached during a leadership meeting held before the start of the Senate section. And this disclosure was made by Colorado County Senator Sir Joseph and Darius DeLone during inquiry made. So, mind you, till the court finished with its proceeding, they are not sending any legislative instrument to the House of Representatives. They are not. In response to public reports suggesting that the Senate has performed legislative business with the majority, the senators clarified that this is not the case. It was what they said. So it continues to go. Let's see as to where this is. Let's see. We open in the phone lines to talk to Liberians. We will talk to you. We will take all calls. You can speak to this issue. And also, all right, let's see that issue. We'll open the phone lines for you Liberians to be able to tell us as to how it's like with you. Hmm? After this, we'll take a few calls on this. When we do our cash giveaway draw, we open the phone lines to Liberians again to be able to tell us how it's like with them. How's everything going? We open the phone lines for that. The time is 10 minutes up to 8 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, we will take a draw for the cash giveaway. So, Liberians, if you want to make a vote, yes, 0770 for those of you in Monrovia, 0770 for those of you in the rural areas, 0779 That's the number for you to call and for you to participate this morning. The cash giveaway is on. We are giving 100,000. We are giving out 20,000. That's star 799 star 90 hash. Level 200 if you're one of our winners. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Okay.
This is the defendant Daniel Apelli. I do call from my community combatant. The area remember that a lot of this country is providing educational for the good development of the state. Now, listen, the practice characters that he estimated by the majority of the is quite unfortunate. Let us remember that it is law that makes the food that to be in defense and benefit to the citizen and defense also precisely. Now, if that is so, it is to get yourself required for agreeing what is required by their rules and regulations. Listen, it's not saying that it's not saying that it's really being the speaker forever. It's that you have discount. This discount is money to work in. Rules, jurisdiction, but asking questions. That is true. As the owner obligation to put in there, it automatically they can put a certificate remove it. For any aspect of that, I think that is still really legit for the liability.
Okay, this person, good morning. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah. My name is Chris and I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly in the 16th. Semana. This is very, very disheartening. Are you getting me?
You're right.
Yeah. Concerning the attitude of the so-called majority class, I wish they are listening. I hope they are listening. And if they are listening, they should now take the kind of go to the court and listen to the Supreme Court and go by the rule of law. And then respect the rule of law of their country. It is the same respect of rule of law everywhere around the world. Because every country has, a rule of law is not lived by. You understand? And also, I hope the wives and the children and the family members of this majority party are listening. Now, don't be surprised that sooner or later, your husband is in council because of their mixture. That sooner or later you see the children, the wives are leaving the United States to come back to Liberia. And who is the reason? Who is the cause? It's because your husband's behavior. What they are doing is not right. All right? And don't think that it's not time you leave Liberia to go sit down somewhere in the land for whatever and enjoy yourself. Then the woman here something, they are going to help us better. We can hope to pray that it will not happen. But today, we hope that the Supreme Court will come up with something better that will be in the interest of the Liberian people. We want peace in our country. I would like to say kudos to the former president, the choice that he's taking. He's not undermining anybody. He's not taking sides. But he's only seeking peace and the rule of law. So everybody should come together. Whether you are for the majority black, whatever group that you come from, let's respect the Constitution and respect the rule of law and respect Mama Liberia. For the sake of the Liberian people, let the country move forward and more countries in West Africa. We are leaving behind. We need to move forward now. Look at the state universities. Look at our colleges. Look at our high schools. Look at our students. What is their output as for get the position to be on with this one backward. We don't even know where the budget will come from every time. Thank you very much this morning.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, this person left the line. So we have 5 minutes for course. We said that we will take 10 minutes for course on this. At 8 o'clock, we will do a cash giveaway draw. So if you're there listening, 8 o'clock, you have to do a draw for 20,000. And you have 5 minutes to play now. So dial *799 *90 hash. A flow of $200 and still a chance to win 20,000 shortly. Good morning. Say.
Cheese.
Okay.
Well, one is I do what I'm ready to do. I'm ready to do spiritual all that children people all of that. That's why I do. Although I was doing they are not more than is so you don't want to if you don't talk, or come to US or war all process we are brought I don't know why we do this. It's the environment. So you don't do what people
Okay.
You stop proceeding with the moment. You don't retrain at all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. So let's get 10 persons to play second. Then we do a draw for 20,000. If you play, but either the 20,000 or the 100,000. So we need 10 persons to play shortly so that we do a draw for 20,000. Like we said, play more and we will give out more 20,000s this morning plus the 100,000. This morning, the 100,000 is here and it will go. No matter what, we'll give you 100,000 this morning. So let 10 persons play quickly so that we do a draw for 20,000. Good morning.
Good morning, my daughter. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm saying God.
Okay.
Yes, I was taking part of this. I want to say thank you to Musa and thank you to the blind boy. The way they are is the right step. Because I hear people say that Musa is not stronger than no, Musa is not stronger than hello. The law, the law is well and you know the law. So I like the way let us also law. The law because after you for him, for him. Musa said when he did it, he was better. And let the law and I had to step up peace, no. And the person was not going nowhere. This is a peace. And we'll keep going by instead of moving from. So I like to step up and let all people in my environment.
Okay. Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Where you from?
Yes, I better in my country.
How is Ghana counted this morning?
Ghana is this morning.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the issue that is complete like you really want to for this contract. But we know that our elected responsible which of the people who is using the horse for this legislature. The issue is that you know to have within the horse are the capability in the field of the country, but they are making the interest of themselves. So that I'm surprised of the democracy of who represented the all the issues you cannot be able to see under the two people in the house and all that. So the mayor will take
okay.
So really it's a clear point now we are going to go that off. For some people what some people will go back.
Okay.
Some people will not win. They will know which means they will not be respected. I mean in administration.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is the last question because we have a minute up to 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, like we said, we do a draw for 20,000. So play now with that 1 minute. Good morning.
Samira, good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
The man with us from my campus this morning. Samira, let me put you for the discussion. Samira, I was not because the so-called majority plan, they are not doing well for this country. Samira, if you see this guy going with their platform, to say they are even more than the president. Samira, this guy yesterday, I saw in Singapore. You have their people with 2 cars. Each of them. Each of them with 2 cars. Brand new cars. So where that to do it, careful to very hard. This guy led the 2 about 2 brand new cars. For Richard. I was so confused. I was still in a zone. We call no, we kill people. We kill people for less than 2 days. They were able to buy 2 brand new cars for Richard. We are not speaking of this country. We don't know him for now. Until the red ticket is done. Then you have 4 boys yesterday at the hotel. Why it should be this way? Your said you cannot take a war of 3. Very good. Just bizarre. Again. Yes. Why you don't proceed again everybody? Until you have to only a run for the hotel. Why? Yeah, you have to be this way. I think at the time for us as a country, we could just be on the power of people. Power is inherited within the people. So we that do it, we must use our right and that part of the I think it is time for us to write a signature for our direct destiny. This is what I'm talking about in this country. We the signature. There. Yes, if we to work for 6 years, these guys will do it. Because these serious country, any guy trying to do it for us or us, we'll be suffering, we'll probably not get 6 years, see 3, what is that? Against 6 years. You have to be doing this thing. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. Let's do the cash giveaway now. As promised, we're not taking any calls now. Let's get this up. Shortly, we'll take more calls from Liberians because we'll be opening lines for 2 minutes. So let us do the cash giveaway quickly. Let's give a person 20,000. One of the winners. Let's give this person 20,000 quickly. Where's the phone? Okay, so we're about to give out 20,000. Like I said, we'll give out more 20,000, and we'll also give out 100,000 this morning. So if you're playing this morning, know that if you win the first time, you win the second. If you win the second, you win the third. Just have that in mind. Because we have more than 5, 6, 7 persons to give out 20,000. So depends on how you play. And also the 100,000. As for the 100,000, it will be given. Yes, it will actually be given this morning. So all you need to do is that *799*90# play with 200. For those of you listening, it is not yet late. This thing it closes at 9:59. So those of you who's listening, you can also go to the nearest mobile booth, put money there. It was how a person was 100,000. That person was, yes. The man said that he was driving, and while driving, he was listening to me, and he heard me encouraging people to go to the mobile booth to put money on their phone. He was stopped. And then you put 1,000, 1,000. He explained it right here. And then afterwards, he played with 1,200. And I called him that day and said that successful in 100,000. So he said, yeah, it was successful. That was the reason why I even stopped. So this morning again, I'm telling you guys, go and put money on your phone. Like I said, we cannot let you because there's money business. So you decide, but it's prudent that you do that because we all know times are hard. So if you want to do it fine, you decide as to whatever station you want to play on. So let's draw a winner for 20,000 as promised. Said I would do that. Oh, at 10 o'clock. So let's do it now. Let me go into our next discussion. If you're there, listen, continue playing. Continue playing. You might win the 100,000. You might win the 20,000 that we have left because it's just a winner we are drawing. we will draw more winners for more 20,000. And at the end of the show, a person walk away with. That is how much? 100,000. And also tomorrow we'll be giving out 50,000 and 10,000. But today, let us have this encourage or they let people play so that you win. Okay, so this person here won 20,000. Yes, 20,000. This person won. Let's call them. I don't know who is this person. Let's see who he or she and be able to get that is the information. Okay, so let's do this. Uh, okay, this person is on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samira Woodline. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. What is the name, sir?
My name is Mother Allen.
Emmanuel.
Yes.
How do you spell your Allen?
A-L-E-N.
Allen.
Yes, Allen.
Emmanuel Allen.
Yes.
This is the name that is registered on this mobile number that I'm calling you on, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Emmanuel, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
Just 3 times in a row.
Three.
Yes, I'm with you.
Oh, when I was telling people to play, that will come and do a draw.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was when you played 3 times in a row.
Yes.
Okay. So what was the code about?
And that's carrying down after 90 hours at 10. I choose the Liberty 200 times.
So how many dollars you used? How many dollars you used?
I use altogether 600.
600.
Yeah.
So is it that you have been playing this cash giveaway?
Yes, I've been playing.
You have been winning?
We 4,000 2 times.
Where? On this station?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Okay.
Then I give it 2,500 before for Haribo.
So you are currently listening to your radio?
Yes.
I see. Wow, as soon as I call you, you're picking up.
Yeah.
It's like you were expecting your phone to ring.
I thought you said to the child you will be. I said, okay, I will win this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually to win the 100 or the 20. You know,
And then the number will win a number.
Okay. So people are listening to you. Encourage them to play more because mind you, this is still on. We have 100,000 to give, and we also have 20,000 to give. So encourage others so that they be able to play to win theirs as you just won yours.
I just want to encourage everyone who play, never give up. Once on myself, I play, I say no, tomorrow I play again. And when next day I can still play. So I just want to tell everyone I play the game to keep trying. One day you still win your money.
Okay, Emmanuel. Thank you. Emmanuel, we send to your phone shortly.
All right, man.
Well, you can continue playing when we send our money. Or maybe you win 100,000.
I want with the 1 million plus.
Okay. So they will be at the end of this month with the 1.2 million.
Yeah, I know that.
So okay, bye.
All right, man. Thank you.
Okay, so for those of you who's playing the 1.2 million, you also be a part of the draw when it's doing it because it is everybody who's playing will put together. Okay, so you heard it. He said that he was encouraged and said to yourself, that you will win. So he said that. So the time is 8 minutes past 8 o'clock. Let us get another draw for 20,000 at 8:30. So let us play 8:30. I'm warm up on work. You know that. So at 8:30, we will get a draw for 20,000. So 8:30, we call another winner for 20,000. Let us play. Play more than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Star 799 star 90 hash. It is the code to down. So I want you Liberians to listen to this lady as she gave her testimony about what happened to her. And I want you to listen. Because whenever we tell you Liberians that the country is not safe, you don't need to stay in the streets lit house because anything can happen to you. People there, people are finding bodies all around. If you don't know, let me tell you. The other day was a people drove a very young lady, beautiful lady. Nobody knew. Parts. People took up parts from on her. It's happening on a daily basis. People taking people, they have the motorbike boys who they were sending in the street. They have the keke boys, even the taxi drivers who will be in the street to take people, carry them. They have that their small bags on them. They will take all your parts and they put it in the bag. Nowadays, they're doing it like they will put you to sleep or they kill you first. No, they want you to be lazy before they extract your parts out of food. It's what is happening. Even you have ladies who are in the street. Let me explain this very quickly before I go ahead to play you this video. We will open the phone line shortly. You tell us how life will you, but it's important that we see this. There is this black boy that I know, and he's somebody that I've been riding with. So it came a time I couldn't see him. So after some time when I saw him, he said that I said, "Hi, everything. I had not been seeing you." He said, Samira, uh, what happened to me was that easy. So I said, what happened? He said, uh, uh, it was late night. So I saw this girl on the road around 1, 2 in the morning. So I decided to help our Liberian brothers there. I decided to help. I said, I asked her, and he stopped the bag and said, where are you going? She said, oh, I'm going to go inside to go to. In that inside to go there, they always doing killing business. Yeah. He said, but at this hour, she said, yes, I'm going down inside the house is inside. He said, no, wait, let me help you to carry you. Give her a fee. She said, okay, I'll pay. When you carry her inside, not knowing that there are people in there, they took the ball back and started to beat him. He had to run. He ran away. He hid himself from the night. It was how you saw that. If you see all of the police, everything, it was on him. And also the people boys too, they're also in the streets. People can send them. That is how they survive. I listened to a boy saying before, but I really don't know the person. Almost like he was in conversation, and I was eavesdropping the conversation, saying, "You think what I stick behind the motorbike business for? That small money you can get, you know what it means? Or you can get about 500 or 900 just per day or per night when you go in the street. So you that only motorbike riding one to all my money and get what better from. So the industry pretending that they're riding bike, but guess at the end of the day, they're taking you to carry you somewhere so that they extract your parts from all you. Is how this country is. It is not safe. So we always tell people if you get your child or your children, they are living with you, always hold their ears. If even they're going out, when they grow up, people they're doing it to them, they watch about 18, 19-year-old children. Hold their ears, tell them wherever you're going, I want to know where you are going. Let them tell you the particular place they are going. Let them give their exact location. Because the country is not safe. Actually speaking, this country is not safe. People killing people, people finding bodies at near beaches. If you are not in the capacity to know, you will not know you feel that Liberia is safe and you're just around. But this country is not safe. Liberians, don't stay in the streets at night. People are there, hunting people. There was an old lady from a community that they caught, and then they carried the old lady, very old lady. Tao, her name is Tao. Who people are? She been praying for them. Oh, she wants to hide everything. So they caught her, they carried her to the same down to go right there. And the people said, we're looking for young people. And they, oh my God, Tao, you can bring back the Tao for you from us. The old man went back and the old man explained the story. I listened. I was like, wow, this country is not safe. But let us tell you this, you take a lesson for yourself and you be on your guard. Be your own security in this country. Because the keke boys, the pimping boys, they are in the street at night. If you go somewhere and you know it is late, sleep there. Yeah, you always tell people, you know that it is late. You don't have to go to carry you straight to your house. Sleep wherever you go. The next morning you go, nobody will kill you. Let's play this. Okay, so let me see. Yes, so you put this play quickly.
So how far he said his skill was being to He said, can you play a few your contract? I said, no problem. We achieved contract again. When we reached people was talking again. But the boss for any passenger. Then I asked him why you didn't do the call passenger. He said because my keke selling power was today. And not honor me, I didn't know me. Then I said, but who is this to? He said, my girlfriend, she's gonna say everything. I'm production. Therefore, but he's just on with me. There's a guy coming from the care rather choice choice
You.
with me. He was chosen with the care rather. Yeah,
And let me just say this: probably you are not watching the video. The lady who said, if you are testing, she got her hand in something almost like she was being beaten, and then you have burning mark or burns all on her face. It's purely up. I don't know what was wasted on her, but she's not well. She's just giving out the testimony to like different people, telling God thank you for her life and everything, but she's not well. You see her, she has bruises all on her. So let's play.
father getting the friend. You see the iron factory, they were just tell her my ear began. I saw a ash colored fresh blood on a colored in ash. Trying to tell you to slow down. I will be getting out Georgie. He said, bro, I will take you where I carry you. Tell me what to stop. He asked me again to get me. Why should I be closer to me? I said, well, unless I don't say anything, I don't know when you will be shooting people to my phone. Then I asked, I said, you know what? He answered me. He said, if I'm a pastor, then you I said, if you not ever if you ever he said, if we reach there, we call him. Yeah, then exam. So you gradually, yeah, where I said, flat again. I was in the room again. I just saw myself flying through the kitchen. In a house, I was saved by the
So, okay, can I play ice cream, please? You were white and you were in
10:47. The word.
for even
Yes. Yes. Amen.
for 7 or in the
Night. Amen. God is amen. It was almost so good to pick me up on the street because it's different to wait. But before I come to myself to ask to get what this is how you come to me and to be hospital.
Okay. Okay, so you listen. The country it is not safe. If they can kill faster, the wood they get killed. This country is not safe. People need to be careful when it is 9 hours, when it is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Leave the streets. If you know you don't get means to go home, Feeding people that get people, the people can set trap for them. Then what's up? Nothing in the street. If you're going somewhere, what kind of enjoyment you're not doing? If you want to enjoy yourself wherever you want to enjoy yourself. If you want to sit at home to enjoy yourself, you can sit at home to enjoy yourself. Right? You can sit at home to enjoy yourself. But the thing here is, Liberia is not safe. This country, it is not safe. Okay. So we have that is 10 more minutes to go so that we draw a winner for 20,000. Like we said, we'll be giving out more money. And I'm seeing my board here. I need 15 persons to play quickly. Let's use the 10 minutes, 15 persons to play so that we draw a winner for 20,000. We're giving 100,000 today. Play now and play more so that you be a winner. So 15 persons more to play and draw a winner for 20,000 Liberian dollars. So this morning, for Liberians, we're opening the phone lines for you so that you'll be able to call us and tell us how is life with you. Do not forget, we said that at 9 o'clock this morning, we will have Philibert Brown. He will be in studio with us. We'll discuss some things around the budget, specifically for Olympics, the money that was being put in the budget for Olympics. That's why we'll discuss by 9 o'clock, and it will take us up to 10 o'clock. He is a well-known Liberian journalist, someone who have been in the journalism field for a very long time. So you just want to hold your call so I can explain this thing before you start calling. People want to call. Okay, thank you. We are opening the phone lines to you Liberians so that you tell us how is life with you within this country. How's things with you? You will feel that at times to open the phone lines so that you talk to your president. At times to open the phone lines so that you talk to your representatives or your lawmakers. But today we are opening the phone lines for you Liberians. It's about time that they be able to hear you out as to how you yourself is doing. You will not just be talking about them, talking to them. Now you need to do this. You yourself, you need to tell the Liberian people how's life with you. We've gone almost a year in this government, in the Joe Yuma government. Since this government started on the 22nd of January, they said that things was high with you, but the year is coming to an end and things getting okay with you. The government is sitting down now. That's the way I see the government. They sat down with Wo Ali and Patrick Owner and already business to improve. So you are saying you're going to meeting people face to it so that everything is okay with you. We're asking you this morning, be able to get a take on it. Tell us as to how it is with you Liberians. Liberians from all across Nigeria, those of you in the rural area, those of you in the diaspora, you can put the comments on our Facebook page this morning and we will read all of that for you. Well, I promise I said that we will read it, but let's see if we read it. We will get it. We will do that. We will read it this morning. But we're opening the phone lines now 0770-907-907, 0770-907-907, 0779-003-835. Those of you in Lofa, in Nimba, in Margibi, in Banga, wherever part of the rural area that you find yourself. 0779-003-835 is your number to call. Those of you with him on Rover here, you can direct all of the calls to 0770-907-907. Our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm okay.
This is CC Bikoni Giants and Benigo News. I do come to you from a community conversation. Samira, I used to have 4 things, but this time around, things are difficult because economically, things are tough in a few countries. So I'm appealing to the legislature to unite themselves and provide policies to implement and to have to be able to attract the credibility and security to commit themselves to the various lands ministries and agencies to be able to push and do what are also appeal to the executive to do the needful. The executive to rescue and to if you see someone automatically They have critical analysis of obedience implementation. So, finish the part involve a bureau or investor the company and ask his various lieutenants to do the work of the people so that this kind of community of people in a particular year cannot be activated again in the next year to come what's on mission 3%.
Okay, thank you. Let's start to the next person. We said that at 8:30 we take a winner for 20,000. The man that just got the 20,000, he said that he played 3 times in role when I told people to play that we will be taking winners. Now I'm telling people that we will be taking winners at 8:30. Y'all play. 15 persons we need that. Now we need 12 persons. Let us start 579 90 hash. Play with for 200 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win either 20,000 or 100,000. This person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead, my sister. How is life with you?
My sister, it's not easy to be a single mother. Yes, it's not easy. To even get money to eat in the morning, it's not easy for me, my sister. I get my son with me to get a way to go to school. It's not easy for the people rented and asking on me. Tamara, I can't say that in the house because I'm not so able to for money. I just have myself and I said, Tamara, you go me when the because I'm playing for day. They are direct off. We found ourselves in there. We want to ask him for my because I'm ready. I'm going to right now. I'm telling my sister, I get over myself. The stress I'm going to.
So, seriously, time. Join us here.
They will not that. I'm going to pay my rent. I can take my children to school. I think I'm mother. But I'm not to keep it together. The students for a day. I will force myself to teach. I will keep myself home. I will sleep against I don't explain my to people. I can be sheep. Always they can be telling me, I can always defend CDC, I can always defend George we are. I will always defend him because they want to save the country. Because everything Baba is doing is nothing. We put a down there power within a human being of 20 power. Come around the country. I got myself, Tamara. It's not easy for me as Tamara. I'm telling you now. No more here. It's not easy for me, Tamara, to get through the easy.
Okay. All right, my sister. Let us talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm John of
Okay.
So, in this country, you the Liberian people they observe and there's someone who will be on the street. Police government will not pay attention to Liberian people. You know, I was very small. I used to meet at that time when we come up. You can come. You can come and the heat of the minister we come at that time. Those days, I was very small. But then government, the minister coming, no you and the government are home coming hard in Liberia. Come in, see, I'm very small. To the nine school. What you have been so? Making things have a Liberia. Mr. Parker, every the leader for the step down for the position in Liberia in the community. We are in Parker Tora. We become personal and you come for that. I don't move on. You know, the hammer. You could have about the army computer. You can't put him overnight. What you have been so Liberia, we have to go that way. We are free to Parker. Stop the NGO that you got our people to money and money to put stop to that to empower the NGO workers to apply the formula in very good to take care of people.
My brother, how is life with you? Let's talk to this person. So 1 minute after 8:30, and about which time we said that we would draw a winner for 20,000 for another 20,000. We have 10 more persons to play, so drag it up to 8:35. 8:35, we will pause the course. We take a winner for 20,000. If you're there listening this morning, *799 *90 hash. It is the code. We are giving out 100,000 along with too many 20,000s. Right? We give out the first 20,000 to one of our lucky winners at 8:35 again. We will do another 20,000 to our next lucky winner. At 9 o'clock, we will do another 20,000 to another winner. We will be carrying it on till it reaches 9:55. For which time we will do a winner for the 100,000 for this. So if you're there listening, *799 *90 hash for the support, you play with 200. Let's get 10 persons to play, then we'll do a draw for 20,000. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Okay, go ahead, Ojubu. How is life with you?
I'm grateful this morning, and I got really, really happy.
Okay.
But my question is, when the people love the Father, let the Father be around the people. You know, the Father is a Father of the land. When you are most of the Father, then you are biased to the children. Sometimes early in the morning when you see the children say that they are not happy. Sometimes somebody is happen. The Father has the children are happy, they're not looking happy. But the Father can have the children and know that the future president, people like him. But they are the former president of the country. One day he has not come to his school work or his community. Every day they are better. They are better. They are better. So as they say, the person cannot come to all. Now we see there are people still actually former president. We are done like together school, they are taxi. People with this say that they have to job. We love it, but we cannot show to all. So without it, people think it's not from we want to hear the presidency to not never want to see only how what we take and let me do the problem. So sometimes people on their part.
Okay, thank you, my brother. That's the point. We're taking in all of your points this morning. You tell us how it's like with you. Tell us as to how you're buying better rice, how to break this. We're not going to tell you how life with you. You know how you feel this life. So you will tell us. Good morning.
Good morning, Canada.
Morning. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for the match. I feel from the match information.
Okay.
Thank you. To your question, let me first say that I'm okay. Not is okay with me, and not is okay with the majority. Like why? Because let me get late.
That is also okay with the majority of lawmakers too. Say it's okay with the majority of Liberians.
No, but let me
I'm just kidding, my brother. Go ahead.
Okay, now one. All the children we are now we see that all the can audit government officials and then they can walk free and then they
are they doing the audit holistic? Is the audit being done holistically?
The audit is being done holistically.
The people choosing people to do audit, who to do audit and who not to audit, then you say life is okay because they do audit. My brother, how's your individual life? How is life with you, my brother? Because the other one you talk here makes sense. Sorry to say.
I think that we are seeing.
My brother, the audit, the people are not doing it holistically. They audit everybody, my brother. They are doing this thing based on certain political party. The thing is glaring.
Right? You ask the question.
So how is life with you? Answer that question. But that part, I will not agree with you. I will not agree for you to say yeah because we asking how the other process going. Yeah.
Well, now I'm saying, auditors are doing a job and then the lab are not doing it. But in the past where we saw auditors do that job and then the lab to do it.
So because of that, life is okay with you. Are you one of the auditors?
I'm not one of the auditors.
So your part, what you gotta do a lot is okay with you. Go to auditor. No problem. You made your point. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
Okay, this morning.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the topic on discussion this morning. That is the need, but that is the need of God.
Okay.
I'm not trying that they will protect the father. There's someone who cries and the grace of God.
Okay. Okay, my brother. 1 more minute. We do a draw for. Are you done?
Hello?
Okay. This person. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, Abin.
Let me appreciate it. Let me appreciate the fucking blessings of our here. I said, okay, I can tell you, the owner of the whole game, people have to go like the way people. You imagine, we were about one time again, we were over out, like that for but yet I said you can make money, but that time around I should go to the gas out here, I want to get around the clock. See how many kids I can say, I'm getting one time around so I got to the plan. It's tough on a serious note. All of that is all right. I can't fucking know what I'm like. What is it about that? What is it? So yeah. Trouble. You want to do
So people are that.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we said that we will do a draw at 8:35. Let me put on my word. Let me stay on this word. You people just need to hold your cards. You people just need to hold your cards. Let's get this other person money out. Okay. The people playing, the people that listening, they are playing too. So let's be giving out the money. We're coming back to the phone lines. We will take us up to the time that we have our guests. So we're coming back to the phone lines. So take all of your calls. But for now, just hold all of your calls as we get back to the phone lines. So tell us as to how it's like with you. Good morning, my brother. Did you receive your 20,000?
I received it.
You received your 20,000?
Yeah, I received 20,000.
Okay, thank you. Let's get another winner for the 20,000 that we said that at 35 we will do that. Let's get another winner. I said that we give you out 20,000. Yeah, at the end of the day, we will give out 100,000. How is life with you? If life is not okay with you, you better start playing the cash giveaway to be able to get something in your pocket, though. Because even the market people, they are complaining. You know the issue the brother raised about the taxi drivers or the pocket riders. It is true. But people are complaining. There's no passenger. So even see the people to carry to their favorite destination. It's not easy. Everybody complaining. But that's not for me. You will be the one to tell the people how it's life with you. I know how's my own life with me. So you will be the one to say as to how is life with you. Okay. So I call this number. This person did not answer for the first time. Let us call it second time. This person wants 20,000. Like I said, 9 o'clock will give out another 20,000.
Please try again.
This person number is busy. We are trying again. We will try for the third time. We'll try again. Maybe we'll just try it for the fourth time. Then, if the person cannot pick, we go enjoy another winner. It's not our fault. Oh. Okay, this is the third time that we're trying this person number. It is ringing for the third time. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samira. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia.
Yeah, my name is Samuel. How you doing?
Samuel Wu?
Colette.
Samuel Colette.
Yeah.
Samuel Lao business.
Yeah, I'm allowed busy.
Oh, you called up here to answer, right?
Yeah.
Is it that you called up to answer this one?
No, I called number, but
SAMUEL Colette KOLLE, right?
Yes.
Samuel Colette. You just let the number this morning. You said where you joining us from again?
I joined
Wanga City, County.
Yeah.
You one of our regular players, right?
Yeah.
You said that you won on this radio already?
No, I didn't want it before.
Okay, so since when you started playing this cash giveaway, let me interview you so.
I just didn't want to have time.
Meaning you are not playing this cash giveaway in your whole life.
No, I didn't only this morning.
Then I asked you, I told you one of our regular players, you said yes.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying that.
How many times did you play this morning?
I did it.
3 times.
Yes.
Why was the code to that?
I dialed 5799590 house.
And how many dollars you play with?
I played with $600.
$600.
Yes.
Samuel Colette, you won yourself 20,000 Liberian dollars.
Thank you.
The first time playing, you have to do the thank you. I said for saying you've been playing for long.
No, thank God.
Okay, so people are listening to you. Tell them, encourage them to play. Now you give me 100,000, you still have 20,000 to play. You won yours already. Encourage other people so that they be able to win gas.
All right, I want to encourage each and every one of them to keep playing and keep playing.
So you yourself, you kept playing for the 100,000, right?
Yes.
So when we send the money, you continue playing.
Yeah, I'll continue.
Okay, so I'm going to continue to play the cash. Shortly, I'm going to be sitting on the phone and we'll call you to ask you as to if you receive it, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So Liberians, tell us as to how is life with you. You're the one living your life. Tell us how is life with you. Those of you on the Facebook Live, you also tell us how is life with you. Drop it there. We're reading out for you. So the cash giveaway is still on. We said at 9 o'clock we want to do another 20,000 wrong. It's 9:41. So we have few more minutes. 41. I mean, we have few more minutes. Play now so that we do a 20,000 draw 9 o'clock. Sharp 9 o'clock we do a draw. Star 799 star 90 hash play with 200 out. Continue playing. Do not stop playing. 0770 907 907 0770 907 907 is the number to call. Let us talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you joining us from?
My name is Helen here. I don't need to win.
Okay.
Yeah, my your show I thank God. Thank you for you to be on the show today. Mama, we suffering in the country. Some of us we don't work for our money. We cannot get it. We suffering. I lost my husband May 14 with 5 little children. I cannot get my pay. I fought, but I can't put it to the time. Mama, a single mother in a nation. When you're doing nothing, no business. So, Mama, God will bless you. God will bless your statue. And that is it. Every winning will whipping, we are winning, we whipping. No work, no business. Our children setting down to our prayer. They are setting down because no school fee. And he said, I mean, I'm winning. I watch the traditional country. I go, and I even take my pay. Rather making me a going. I know what to do, my dear. I know what to do.
Okay. Okay, my sister, Liberians, how's life with you this morning? We have a few more minutes for 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock, we'll go over to our guests, like we said this morning. So let's take a few calls. The cash giveaway is also on. We're giving out 20,000 Liberian dollars this morning. You can play and be a part of the draw. 2 persons won already. We have 100,000 here to give out before the show ends. The choices you also play star 799 star 90 hash. It is the code. You play with $200 Liberian dollars. Let's talk to a few Liberians. They call it a day on this segment. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my sister.
Good morning. Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Frank.
How is life with you, my brother?
Oh, my sister.
Okay. Thank you. This person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead. Your life.
Yeah. Oh, really? I really say, okay, not for me to go, but I have to you 1,000.
Yes, this is like a wrap up. Okay, you need to continue praying and playing. Maybe you will win. You're not the multi-title winner, so people can play more than even 10 times they can win in a daytime. But when the time comes, maybe you might even play one time and you will win 100,000 like the other boy, the other. So you just need to continue playing. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, money.
Morning. Yes, where did you not from?
My name is Mr.
Okay, no good. Go ahead.
Love is not all my
Hmm.
they said that I was teaching another because the doctor
How much you buy for rest at your area? How much? Okay. All right. Thank you, my sister. Those of you in Ghana, those of you in Maggie is 07700. We were talking about the cash flow later. Okay. This person. Good morning.
Samara,
Yes. Morning.
yeah, this is Eddie from Factory Memorial Report.
Mm.
No, I'm listening to our video coming up property in country. No, you don't need to be a rocket scientist and property marketing our people. It's so sad that I see that on the video. Women are seen as people. They actually property, you know, how people going at the property. You not speak go vote for our people. No, and the government official are going to erase that property. They say, actually, people will come down and they want you. What can you get property? It's wrong. Look at today. Some of us not are working there. The man of work, what happened to all people? They will survive. How they will survive? Look at the color lady. She crying. She high herself only because of money. You see what you're doing for people? You see what you're doing to help in this country? Look at what you're doing for people. What people you ask them for today, you're not to be of them today. To self creating a little this is true. So for all I say they part not living no for the poor people. Today the people will be created will run out for that children. Because people
Okay. Okay, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please walk away from your monitor.
Yeah.
Go ahead. How about you?
Well, I can't what thank you, like is have more words that will represent you know the brother because the brother wants to only one. Yeah, they are the name of the children. I mean, they want to do that. So, doing in order to have his hands with that back, to me, I just about one piece of the water. We pray that they all wear at the feet where the quality is. Now, let me have a
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
More on the king that would say, I don't know what is it.
Okay, so I will elaborate on again as soon as we get to it because aspect. So at 8:55 we will do that and we'll call our winner for 20,000. So for those of you listening, 2 persons won 20,000 already. So we will do another 20,000 winner at 9 o'clock. We do another 20,000 winner up before 9 o'clock. We'll do another 20,000 winner if before the show ends. We do another 20,000 winner, and then we do out the 100,000 Liberian dollars to one of our luckiest winner this morning. So if you are there now, the best on the line. Morning, let's start with this person. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Hey, man. I listen
Mm. Well, I want to ask this question, my sister. Is it that the way in which people are crying the past 6 years, is it that you're not feeling this property that you're feeling now, or this one it came heavier than the past gas one? Oh, she left the line. Okay. Let's talk to this person. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's get this person off. So the cash giveaway is fun. We are giving out 20,000 this morning. Shortly, we'll do a draw at 8:55, which we have 5 minutes. We will do a draw for 20,000 Liberian dollars, making it the third winner. This person making it the third winner. So those of you following us on our Facebook, I know that you have been dropping out your comments. Sarah's Hinen said, greetings to you. I'm following from New York City, and then when you told me right, watching from Dubai. Always, Liberians are currently living in Egypt. Why JMB the Pharaoh? John David Nakula is following this broadcast from his gentleman agreement corner in Banga City, Gabon County. This is Elijah Popolo Senior. This person said, "Good morning, boys of Liberia. This is Elijah Popolo watching you from district number 7. It's well notified that the issues of Speaker Bonati has ended already." Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please walk away from your monitor. So I was asking. So I asked the question before your phone went up as to if over the past 6 years, they said that you did not feel the poverty or the hunger or whatever as compared to this year. They said that the George Miller term, it was something, it was okay for you Liberians.
They were all kept on me. I was telling Apple, they said my stuff. I was here, I had money to pay my children's school fees. Now to tell them, I was single mother.
Okay, let's start to this question.
Yeah, good morning, Samara.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Thank you. What was
Yeah.
Samara, thank you. You know, we're asking about how for me, I'll be people to go for the life freedom. Although the struggle very hard, I'm still for your life. For Samara, you live in Nigeria, everything we do in Nigeria now, everything. Just one of our wife. So I have ever read it. So you see, Samara, everything that's very hard, they want to use it. Everything that's the beginning of the very hard Samara. It's very frustrating now. That's not going to really far from our children. And then you see one of that living in life, we have United States, how we have separated. We have quite a money. You get that. You are still a boss of a higher part of the Someone is very frustrated. That we are they will be taking people in line to people just not for you. And you see people here today going
Okay. Okay, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. So we have 10 minutes to go. We need 5 persons to put in withdraw a winner for 20,000 quickly this morning. This caller. Good morning. Morning. Can you please be a bit audible?
Yeah, morning.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, man.
We will talk about it later, sister. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes. Morning. Go ahead.
I'm not
Okay.
I'm just because it's hard to have that.
Okay. 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 Thank you. So let us put all of your calls there. We're not taking any more calls for this segment. We are done. Um, Let us do a draw for the cash giveaway. We have our guest in the studio already. So shortly we will go over. That will be at 9 o'clock. That we go into the conversation. Um, let us do the cash giveaway. Let us give out 20,000 to another person, like we did. We give out 20,000 to two persons, and we're about to do another draw this morning. Um, you are to win 100,000. You are to win 100,000 this morning. So continue playing the cash giveaway. So let me just address this issue that has to do with the cash giveaway and people saying that they are playing and playing, they're not winning. So I've said this, and I'll always say this, that we are not the ones generating winners. This is operating from the computer. So once your name appears within the raffle draw, the computer will detect your number and see as to if you are the winner or not. So it brings it up to us. All we need to do is call you. So you will need to continue playing because people know as how raffle draw goes, right? It's not about how many times you play. So people can play today and they win today. You just need to be consistent because you know that you're putting your money into it. So you need to be consistent with the playing and you will be able to win. That is why we always encourage you to play. So those of you playing, saying that or calling us, telling us that you are not winning, all we will tell you is play and maybe you will be successful to be one of the winners. Okay, because this is it's an every day we're here when this cash giveaway. So all you need to do, if you can play 2 times a day, that is okay. You can play. Well, when you call us and tell us that you are not winning, we will send you money. You will need to play so that you'll be able to be one of the winners. Just the way how you hear people on the radio saying that they are winning, you want to be that person one day too. So you will need to play. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Did you receive the 20,000?
Yes. Yeah, you see it.
Okay, thank you. Now let's do another draw for another 20,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. Like we said, the 100,000 Liberian dollars is up plus another 20,000 Liberian dollars. So we will get another 20,000 Liberian dollars. Then before the show ends, we gave out 100,000 Liberian dollars. Like we said, we will give it. So to those of you listening, you start playing for the 100,000 Liberian dollars, or you can start playing now. Start playing now for the 100,000 Liberian dollars. That's star 799 star 90 hash and play. Play as many times as you can play so that you be a winner. We are not just giving out the 100,000 later, but we'll also do the 20,000 we'll go ahead. So when we are going through the conversation with our guests in studio, you can be there playing while you listen. Nowadays, you are not just getting information, but you are getting information with money. So it's almost like you're paying your money, you're getting information, and all of that. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Samira One and I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Jerry Anthony and I do join on 16 single.
Can you please spell for me?
Did I?
Can you please spell your name for me?
Jerone.
You said Jerone.
Capital Jerone.
Okay.
Yancy.
Yancy. This is the name that is registered on your mobile account, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
I played 5 times this morning.
5 times. What was the code?
Star 799 star 90 hash.
Okay. How many dollars did you use?
1,000.
1,000 Liberian dollars. My brother, you won yourself 20,000 Liberian dollars.
Wow. Thank you so kindly to the Radio Liberia family.
Okay, so you have people listening to you. How can you encourage them? Mind you, we have the 100,000 draw coming up and also the another 20,000 draw to do again. So how can you encourage people to continue playing? You won already, encourage others to win.
Yeah, my question would be, this thing is now sick. It's just about trying. I've tried over 10 times. And just Saturday morning, I said, I know I'll be one of the lucky women this morning. And this is how I play this morning.
Okay.
I just want to encourage other people to continue trying. That is how life is.
Okay, so 2 minutes from now, you have your 20,000 in your account.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so that is it. Another winner there. That is our third winner for the 20,000. We also giving out 100,000 this morning. You can continue playing as we go through the discussion and be a part of our winners this morning. The time is 9 o'clock, and it's about time that we go over to our guests in studio. So, like we said this morning, at 9 o'clock, we will have Philibert Brown in studio so that we'll be able to discuss the budget, specifically the Olympics SAC. And we have our guest in studio here. Let us go over to him. Good morning, Mr. Brown. Mhm. Good morning, Mr. Brown.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you this morning?
I'm doing quite well.
Okay, that's great. Is this your first time here?
Yes, definitely. First time.
Okay, so let me see. Welcome. Okay, so you have Liberians listening to you, and we are to go into the budget. The government of Liberia, they send the budget over to the legislature, specifically the majority bloc, and you're here to discuss few things around it. Can Liberians get to know? I mean, some of these things that you're here to talk about.
Well, first and foremost, you have a national budget, sports, okay, and we're not going to talk politics. We're not going to
It's
talk
the reason why.
or non-majority bloc.
Okay, so it's the
All
reason
right?
why I went straight to the point.
Yes. So, with all the input, I'm the president of the Liberia National Olympic Committee.
Okay.
I'm the head of sports,
Okay.
international sports in Liberia. So football, basketball, volleyball, wushu, table tennis, lawn tennis, they are all executive members of the Olympic Committee. So I have that right to speak on behalf of all the sports.
Okay.
Okay. So that put me in the seat where I sit now. I haven't done this since I've been president of the Olympic Committee. But let me respect. When President Selim became president, her first budget year, the Minister of Finance was Minister Sai, and had less than $150 million. But every segment of sports, and let me get that sport. Sport is the biggest constituency in this country, whether we like it or not. All right, I'll repeat myself. Sports the biggest constituency in this country. And when Minister Sai was minister, okay, Olympic Committee received first time in the history of this country $15,000, and every sporting entity received money in their account, including football.
During the early administration.
During the early administration. Ellen first year in office.
Okay.
Ellen's second year in office, the budget increased. So the Olympic Committee got $25,000. All right. And after Minister Sai had baby management problem and she decided to leave, everything went back. So today, the budget right now has progressed by almost 200, 300, 400%. So if you take Ellen first year, you say it was 150, okay? 150 million, 300 million, at 200%, 450 million, at 300%, 600 million, that's 400%, 750 million, that's 500%. So you see that Everything has gone backward. Can you imagine? Football. Football, you are giving football $50,000. $50,000. $50,000 cannot even pay an away game. And you say football development. All right. So we're joking. The next most popular sport in this country is basketball. You give basketball $5,000. Where are we going? We're not serious.
Okay, so you spoke about the early first year, wherein you people received all the
sporting, the entire
yes, received 50,000.
That was the Olympic Committee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, the Olympics Committee. You did not throw light on the George Weah led government as to what they received at the point in time, because we want to get it by bit.
George Weah, okay. I think George Weah was even worse than now. I don't even want to discuss what we are going because it was a complete disappointment.
Even to the football aspect?
It was a complete disappointment. Wow. All right. So I don't even want to discuss it because that was the height of my disappointment. Okay. Because George Weah was supposed to be the government that was supposed to accelerate sports. Sport declined under George Weah administration. Okay. There was absolutely nothing in the budget. I think the Olympic Committee got 1,500 or 2,000, which we never took. Okay. Okay, so you can go back and look at it. So George Weah government is a disappointment. So I don't want to discuss it. Okay. I want to discuss where we are now with the Joe Berger government.
But someone will say if George Weah, who he was in sports and he knows about it, this government came in, did not do anything. What's about this government too?
This government, okay, essence of this government being power was to correct the mistakes. All right. So not correct the mistakes. Mind being here. I haven't done this before. I'm telling you. Okay. Being here, I will tell you the reason why I'm here. We left here and went to Ghana to play the All African Games. The Ghanaian government were in the Legon or university. The apartment that they gave for the Liberian delegation, Liberia will pay our $18,000. What was supposed to pay to the organizing committee was supposed to pay $5,000 to AU. That's the African Union Games. So we pay $5,000 to AU and $18,000 to the Ghanaian organizing committee. We couldn't pay that money. The Ghanaian organizing committee wrote up notice that it was putting on the day that we were supposed to play. They were putting outside of the camp and they were canceling Liberia. Liberia wasn't going to participate in the. I called Liberia. I called GD Bank. I kept calling GD Bank. I kept screaming at my treasurer, GD Bank, to talk to the people to see how they could transfer that money to or the Ghanaian voting body. Why in that process? My Secretary General, Mr. Fairpratt, I will say to you, okay, out of frustration, just fintech. Pressure went up. We had to send for the ambulance, talking to the hospital. You cannot put people through this kind of trauma. Okay, you cannot do that. We all know $50,000 cannot even everybody expect the athletes to work miracle. How will athletes work miracle? I hear people say, oh, Liberia, I will not watch Liberia game again. To go there and they beat us. Okay? Let me say something about sports. Sports like the military. They say most fighting training in the military, less blood impact. In sports, God will always favor the side that training move. All the thing about opening one Aladura church, you let pray. No. God doesn't take sides in sports. When you train, Okay, you will win. We don't train. We can't absolutely zero programming like Liberia because it's not funded. All right, it's not funded. And my disappointment is the Minister of Finance.
This Minister of Finance.
This Minister of Finance, for you to even send this budget, you know, looking at it, you got athletics, right? You call it track and field in the budget. You got athletics. Athletics is the only sporting association that goes to the Olympic Games. Every 4 years, athletics. And the whole nation will stand still when they're watching the Olympic Games. It's better if like Europe go to the World Cup. Everybody will be glued to the television. Same thing with athletics. But let us go to the Olympic Games. Everybody glued to the television. Guess how much you put in the budget for athletics? Guess. Not a penny. Okay? We got 6 athletes that we gave scholarship to. We gave each of those athletes $1,000 every month for training. It's an expensive venture. If the government cannot afford it, then let the government close sports down. As simple as that. All right? Because what people don't know, the national team that you see, Lone Star football team, Lone Star basketball team, Lone Star athletics team, Lone Star table tennis team. Every national team is called Lone Star. And guess who owns the Lone Star? Football doesn't own Lone Star. The football has the technical know-how, so they gave them the football team to train. The football team is owned by the Republic of Liberia. Football or basketball, let me not even say football, let me not be so hard on football. Basketball, right, cannot take the national basketball team out of Liberia without the consent of the Ministry of Youth and Sports. If the Ministry of Youth and Sports say no, the football team not playing today, the national team not playing today, they can't play. It's the property of the government of Liberia. And who's supposed to fund it? The government of Liberia. All right? So how football, minimum that football would need per year would be something like $2 million. Minimum. Certain using Liberia for their home country, right? Ask the Sardinians how much to give them per game. 500,000.
And 50,000 is in this budget for football.
Only 50,000. Basketball.
So you're talking 50,000 cannot take the team out of here.
It cannot. Don't forget about out of here. Home match. Home match. I say away you got to care, playing, buy tickets, and all that. Home match. Don't start playing home. 50,000 cannot or suffice.
So you're here to talk to the government, to tell the Minister of Finance or the President himself about this.
I'm talking to
the lawmakers.
The lawmakers, because I already disappointed in the executive branch.
Okay.
They have already taken the budget and sent it to the lawmakers. All right?
Yeah.
So what we are doing, we are having a mass sport meeting at the Ministry of Youth and Sports on Saturday.
Okay. This Saturday.
This Saturday. We're going to look at the budget. We're going to do a formal letter to the representatives, our representatives. We're going to do a formal letter to our senators. We're going to do a letter to the Minister of Justice. We are not going to parade. We are going to go to the capital. After we come up with our budget, we are going to go to the capital. We're going to present our budget to our lawmakers. And we will be asking for 0.5% of the national budget for sports. 0.5%. Answer 1%. 0.5% for sports.
Okay.
Now, what is 0.5% of the national budget? The national budget is about $851 billion. So 0.5%, if you divide that 0.5%, will give you some the 4,250,000. So that 4,250,000, we're going to spread it with all, and I don't think we're being unreasonable. All right, given that there is the biggest constituency in this country, and let me say let me call people names who benefited and are in the position to make a change, but it's disappointing that they are not making the change. And the people name I'm going to call are all my friends.
Okay.
So you the one call me after this program, you will call me. All right. Take for typical example, Musa Hassan Biliti. He's in the House of Representatives.
Yeah.
Former LFA president.
Yeah.
One representative, Pamela, I don't know whether he plays sports.
That Pole Pamela?
I think so, but he always at the basketball team. He has a lot of interest in.
Yes, Aaron Snow.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. Then you have Speaker Kufa.
Okay.
All right. He too plays sports. You speak up. How you will allow this thing to happen? I mean, at the House of Representatives. Let's flip it over to the Senate. Yombly Kanga Lawrence, Adolph Lawrence's wife. Adolph was vice president for LFA. He had his own personal team, St. Anthony. Yombly Kanga Lawrence was a person who was always entertaining sports guests at our house. How can you be potent and allow this injustice to happen? Are we supposed to get in the street like crazy people now? No, the only thing we're doing, like we understand right now.
Yeah.
We get in the street, start screaming. Okay, if we say all the sports people get in the street, there will not be space in the street. All right. You got board charts on Sunday. Okay, I know you forgot about board charts, right? National team player. Board charts were fortunate, just like John, we were fortunate to have played under Samuel Doe era. And let me tell you the difference between Samuel Doe, who was an illiterate, all right, a military man, was an illiterate that got schooled while he was president. Samuel Doe had the only president in the country that had program for sports. I will say again, one time they wanted to change the SKD name, okay, which was going to be the biggest injustice to sports. Samuel Doe, every athlete that was on the national team, and there was a national basketball team, there was a national football team, there was a national volleyball team, and everybody received a stipend of minimum $250. So, Joe, we are on your own national team, you can pay. Board charts when you're on the national team, every month he went to the Ministry of Youth and Sports and got his paycheck. All right, and that was brought competition. That was had the national team so strong, and we did not have the kind of budget that we have today. All right, we did not have the kind of budget that we have today. Samuel Doe took the Lone Star team and sent them to Morocco to train basketball. We were beating Nigeria, we were beating Ivory Coast, we were beating all our neighbors. Look at where we are today. Look at where we are today. We have one of the strongest girls basketball teams. Okay? So, Board Charles or Jonathan Simley or Senator Board Charles, let me give him respect. Okay? You guys can sit there and allow this to happen. Your name Board Charles because of sports. People know you because of sports, man of sports. You are going to be nothing in this country. Look at them know you because of sports. Then my friend, Edwin Melvin Snow, who stood as my best man in my wedding. Okay. Like I said to you, I'm talking to my friends. I'm very disappointed with my friends. All right. I don't care How they take it, when we meet, we talk about it. Edwin Melvin Snow, president, Liberia Football Association for years. All the guys I'm talking about, they know that football, and I'm using football as a case study. They know that 50,000 is not even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to football development in the country. But you accepted to pay 50,000. All right, I'm raising the alarm because we in Liberia, the only thing we know that. All right, I'm not going out of the country again to play sports as Secretary General because the government reneged on our obligation.
That's a shame, bro.
Oh yes. Okay. Now, Darius Dillon. I know nobody know Darius Dillon play good football. You see, Darius Dillon play very good football. So how many persons from the Senate I have called? 4. Yombli Kanga, 14. Darius Dillon. All right. Edwin Snow. Jonathan Bocha Senbe. The 5th person, Milton Finley. All right. Former pro team. Milton Finley played very, very good basketball. An excellent basketball player. Milton Finley came to Liberia and dominated basketball in Liberia. So these are all athletes that I'm talking about.
Okay.
How can you people sit down? I mean, as I'm here calling them, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed for them. Because how can they be the kind of, they fight that gene from sports? How can they say not that let sports decline? How can they say that allow sports to decline? Let me say this so you probably you are not even born, or if you are born, you are very young. You gotta see all the youth in yes.
Okay.
In Liberia, high school sports. When we were growing up, the whole national team came from high school. Ask anybody, don't take my word for it. The entire national team came from high school. Today, you do not have the inter sports association meet.
Yeah,
you do not have it. Okay, so what is it for our young children to do? The vulnerable. So all the marijuana drums, yeah, you see them. Because they cannot do it. All right. When we were growing up, right after school, we're going to train. We're going to train. Because there was a high school meet, very competitive. We're going to train. Those who were smart in school went to study because they were teach down quiz or meet the challenge. You can nothing. The country is dying. Okay? And we who supposed to be able to do something to resurrect it, we so self-centered, so into ourselves that we allow the country to die.
So back then, what was the strategies being put in place? Because I know and I think that back then, whenever you hear that the Lone Star is going to play, people said that before 5 a.m. people already are starting kind of those posters. People there, if you see the field, it will be jam-packed. People waving the Lone Star flag and all of that. And enough that the Lone Star will be successful now. What was some of the strategies back then that were being put in place that you see nowadays, class to nowadays, even if like New York is playing, people they are not in the know. If you go as sports complex there, you will see you will not even count up to 100 persons that will be there. The only people you see there are the ones who are into football now, but you not get that cheering squad or that crowd that you have to get when the national team is playing. So you think what is missing now? They said they watch
mobilization.
Okay.
Okay. Mobilization. I will speak for basketball because our personal basketball.
Okay.
All right. And we are straight faced, we're all boasting. I don't think any other basketball president would be as successful as I was.
Okay, why?
Because mobilization. Every talk show host every sports journalist were on my payroll when I was president of basketball. So I didn't have to call you and say, please advertise that the game will be this week. No, you know that every weekend you can't get your small team. How small it is, it was always there. So you knew your job. All right.
Okay.
So every time we play basketball, and I'm not saying this to you, I'm saying do your own investigation. Or callers will call and they will tell you. You have more people outside the gym than you have people inside the gym fighting to come in. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I used to charge $5 per game, local game.
Okay.
Local game.
So your payroll, was it your personal payroll that was on at the time, or you had the
Government.
Okay.
What government you talking about?
So
as president of the Basketball Federation, I used to send money for the upkeep of the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Okay.
Every Saturday, there used to be a lady called Water. She used to come and collect the Ministry of Youth and Sports 10%.
Okay.
Every Saturday. Sometimes the minister can't collect it 10%. So sports were booming. And we didn't need government Liberia support. All right. So right now, do you know that there was an international basketball game recently, female?
These things, like I said, you normally just hear about
No
it.
publicity.
Yes, there's no publicity.
No
You can hear
publicity.
about it.
The next thing is that they went and they used a local restaurant to feed the athletes, the foreign athletes. Up to now, and these are some of the things that we're talking about. It was a national basketball team. Today, the national basketball team, the hotel, because they were supposed to pay for the hotel for the guests. They were supposed to pay the feeding for the guests. As president of the Olympic Committee, the hotels, the restaurants are calling me. They owe some restaurant 18,000.
Local restaurant.
Local restaurant.
Not Boulevard or
Okay. Local restaurant. Okay, now they have to pay. And it's not the Basketball Federation that's supposed to pay. It's the responsibility of the government of Liberia. And that's why we're talking about the budget.
Okay.
How do you pay basketball $5,000? You give it sports $1,000. Athletics, that is the breadwinner of sports in Liberia. The sports that goes to the Olympic Committee, you give athletics $0, not one penny. You give the Liberia National Olympic Committee $5,000.
So when it comes to the publicity aspect with I will speak for the LFA. I saw that over the past time they have been trying to make that work when it comes to the publicity aspect. And I've been going back and forth, reaching for some media houses, telling them about their games out of the country, in the country, all of that. But they have not just been working. So I don't know, as we come back to the strategies, like you said, when you were the president at the basketball association, that you have people on your personal payroll. But nowadays, it's like the citizens just go on mute on sports because
there's no support. There's no support. I don't care what you do. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see what's going on in the country. All right. And the basketball federation, you gave basketball. Solomon George, when he was in the legislature, he was instrumental in raising the basketball budget to 150,000. Okay, basketball started to gain height. After Solomon George left, it got from 150,000. I don't know how to do magic. They dropped back 5,000. What are you going to do with 5,000? Okay, what? What are you doing? 5,000 we had one basketball team. You see, one basketball team. You got referees, you got athletes, the overhead is just high. What we're doing 5,000? You know, then you say football, you give football 50,000. So our strategy is we're having this last meeting. We're calling for all the association, the sporting association in the country.
Okay.
High school sports, university sports. Those are you who went to university. All right. You know. Candidate that university meet. Right? When we were growing up, we had LUC meet. Okay. LU cutting because those were the two, probably the two only university at that time. Right now, you got UMU, you got AMU, you got
you have Blue Crest, you have Stars, you just name them. There are too many.
Too many.
You have the Adventist, you have all of them.
Okay. So sports, you know, every time we also rest our national security commodity. Sports is the biggest national security commodity. Before Sanders, before the overthrow of the Trump government, ITC was running the maritime program. And ITC, the maritime program, was responsible for sports. They were given to sports to make sure the country was quiet. Okay? To make sure the country was quiet, to make sure the young people rule, they lose because they got nothing to do. If you in university and you rude, you own drugs, and you got to associate with police, you will stop.
It was competition, right? There was a competition at the time. But nowadays, the only thing that brings people together is December accountability. Yeah. That's the only thing you have in the whole country.
And the accountability is political. So because it's political,
and people put the money in it. Why you people getting that team?
They put $400,000 in the budget for accountability. But they got nothing there for university schools, for the university meet. They got nothing there. I think 5,000 there for the high school meet. All right. So the high school university are feed us program for the national team. You cannot have a successful sporting program if you neglect the high school meet, you neglect the university meet. Because from the high school and university, that's where you're supposed to draw up your national team. There's no program. Zero. We want money, you have to travel, you wait, you call in people from all around, you come and practice 1 or 2 days, then you say you go to the meeting, then you expect that there will be victory.
Okay, so football, man, football is something that brings people together. It's a sport that it is unity by itself, it brings people together and all of that. But here's the question. Now that you are raising this up for the first time, you came to the media to talk about this, and this has been happening even the past government. The score 0, that I would say. And negative. That's even a negative. Okay, the score 0, and this government now you're coming up. You want to put more. You want for the government to put more in Olympics so that Liberia can be better out there, so that our team can be recognized. But mind you, everywhere we go, we always beat Liberia. Liberia are be successful, but yeah, the team is super too. Yeah, but now you said that you have a meeting Saturday, and then you will do it the written way. You write the Liberian Senate, the House of Representatives, and all of that. But do you think that will yield results?
Yes.
Why? Why do you think so? Why the hope?
Good. Now, I'm calling my friends to book.
Okay.
I call Gareth Dillon. I call Edwin Snow. Now, all these guys are permanent individuals, not because they are senators today, because they came from somewhere to become senators. All right, they came from the largest constituency, which is sports, to become senators. All right, so they're neglecting the body of sports, where they came from.
Okay.
So, Musa Beliti, Edwin Snow, Yombly Kanta Lawrence, Adolf Lawrence's wife, Jonathan Ball Charles, Milton Finley, the Formula guy, I don't know his first name, all right, that always at the sporting games. Okay, Musa Hassan, right? These guys have a kind of influence in the legislature that they can influence the budget. They can start something. We can start something. We can start a sporting revolution in this country. We're not asking for much. Okay? We're not supposed to. If good people are here, I'm not saying they with me, right? I'm saying we're going to have this meeting on Saturday. We're going to come up with a comprehensive budget, okay? Not exceeding the 0.5%. We're not asking for 1%. We're asking for 0.5% of the national budget. If somebody tell me 0.5% of the national budget is too much to ask for sports, then I will ask you for your nationality. I'll give you one simple thing. I was asked to go to a meeting in Togo. The Togolese National Olympics sent me a business class ticket. I went to Togo. The Olympic Committee put a 5-star hotel. We're having a lunch at the president of the Togo Olympic Committee's residence. And the guy told us that his country gave him, for the Olympic Committee, $5 million to run the Olympic Committee. And he was complaining that it wasn't enough.
What's the amount?
$5 million. Togo.
Togo.
T-O-G-O.
And you see why the other people way ahead of us.
I'm sitting there. And I'm saying, what? We're not even getting 0.5%. You're getting $5 million. You're telling us around the table that is not enough. And the guy was telling the Ghanaian, he said, you won a bronze medal in the Olympic Committee, in the Olympic Games. If a Togolese athlete wins an Olympic gold medal, bronze, I will put his picture all over Togo. And I will ask for them to give me $10 million as my budget. And I'm sitting there.
You have 50,000.
No, 5,000.
No, now you have 50,000.
5,000.
Okay.
The football got 50,000.
Yeah, 50,000.
Okay. And I'm saying, what? You know? And then the guy asked me, so Mr. Brown, how much your government give you? I say 750,000. I couldn't make myself look small in front of my man. He said, well, it's not much. It's still small. We're not even getting
get out.
All right. So it's still small. But it's pathetic, my dear. Let me tell you something. What brought about the taxation of hostility in Liberia during our civil crisis? Sports. When the Blue Star played, there was no Greater Liberia. So everybody came from Greater Liberia into Lower Liberia to watch the games. Brothers met brothers, people were hugging, people were laughing, everybody left their weapons at the Ecomog checkpoint. And came after the game, they walked back to the Ecomog checkpoint. Those who came from Greater Liberia went back to Greater Liberia. All right? So sports is a security program, national security program. It unifies us. It keeps the country together. So you can't talk about national security without talking about sports. You can't talk about commonly in Liberia without talking about sports. We always say, Liberia, we're too good. All right? Use, and then you can also talk about education without talking about sports. Because those days when we were in school, you had to have a certain grade point average to play sports.
Yeah.
You have
to be in that amount. So if you want to play this, then you yourself, you have to start to reach that mark. Because it makes people serious.
All right? We're talking about we're not going to go anywhere. Then let me say this, we're not going to go anywhere. We are 60-year-old. How much to look for again? All right? I'm talking this on you, the younger people, the younger generation behind. I'm 60. Okay? I'm about retired. All right? But we keep declining. Something wrong.
Okay. So it's about time that we go to the phone lines so that Liberians can give their input. You've listened to Mr. Philibert Brown, what he said about the Olympics and all of that. Liberians, it's about time that you give your input, ask the questions that you want to ask. Probably some of you out there listening, you have a few questions for Mr. Brown. You can also ask him that question. The number to call is 0770907907. The numbers to call are 0770907907. And those of you outside of Monroeville, you can call us on 0779 003-835. The cash giveaway is on. We're about to give out the 100,000. People are young. The country not already well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm joining from Bangkok.
Okay.
I'm one of the coach for Liberia Federation.
Come again.
I said I'm one of the coach for Liberia Federation.
Okay.
And I listen to Mr. Philip Brown speaking about sports.
What is your name, sir? What is your name?
Handball is part of the sport arena. He's only speaking about basketball, football, volleyball, and handball is a student. So I don't know why you handball in the process.
What is your name, sir?
My name is B.S. Korea, former player of the handball.
Okay. So he will address that. Let's just take all of the calls then. Or you want to?
Okay.
Yeah, let's just take all of the calls. Yes. Good morning. This person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live.
Thank you. I'm Jonathan Payne. I call from Kamama.
Okay.
Mr. Brown, thank you for explaining all what you said. Mr. Brown, let me ask you. That position is a better position? Or you let me help you?
Okay. Thank you. That's a question. We go to the next person. 0770907907 0779003835. Let's take this person. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. This is S.R. I'm calling from Eastern.
Okay.
Oh, I want to say good morning to Mr. Brown. You cannot say anything than what he just said. He has said it all. Can you imagine when you read on Brazil? Brazil is a very poor country. It is sport that developed Brazil. So to see our national budget, we have 50,000 for football and 5,000 for basketball is very, very painful. So he can't say anything else. Thank you very much for this.
Okay, thank you. So we will take 3 more calls and we call it a day on the call segment and go over to Mr. Brown. So let's take 3 more calls. The cash giveaway is on 100,000. Left 15 persons play. The 100,000 is up. We will give it out shortly. We just need 15 persons to dial *799 *90# and play with 200. This caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where do you join us from?
Yes, this is Benjamin Franklin calling from the rehab bell.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for the show, and I would like to congratulate and thank Honorable Name for what he just said. Yeah, but what I want to say is that as for what he's trying to it, he can force people in the house to appropriate the budget because the only thing is a draft budget. So once he brings this out, I pray that he doesn't start there. He can start to engage his friends, his ability and all of Mr. Honor, that they can teach it. You understand? It would benefit. Thank you very much. Thank you for the effort.
Okay, this person, good morning.
Hello?
Morning, can you please mute the noise?
Hello?
Morning, you're live. Please mute the noise. Leave the noise, my brother.
Yeah, leading up to one.
You're live.
Yeah, and I want to speak for Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Mr. Brown is coming from the PCA. Mr. Brown, I'm so proud of you in my earring. So I've done it 3 days morning. My sister, I really done how well. Mr. Brown, this morning.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're live.
Yeah, I'm in England for Lisa.
Mhm.
I went to the brand for hours. Tell the government put more money for the basketball and the football because it's not in focus. So it's the star that is here. Uh, yes, they put more money for this thing more than the rest of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to two more questions. We still have calls coming. Then we'll go over so that you'll be able to address some of the people that asked questions. So if you have questions to ask to, you can also call on 0770-907-907. That is the number to call. If you have questions to ask, you can call that number and ask your questions this morning. We have 2 minutes coming up to our closing time, and we'll just take 2 more persons and then we'll call it a day and go over to Mr. Brown so that he'll be able to address some of the questions. This person, morning.
Yeah, morning, I come here.
Morning, I'm okay.
They can't give away. I don't think
We're not talking about the cash giveaway, brother. We want you to ask questions. We're just the cash giveaway. You don't have extra money. Yeah, that I should say. Okay, so let's go over to you. A man asked a question about the airport. Someone had a question to ask. Getting that one right. Okay.
Well, the thing is that you got all these sporting body. You got handball, you got volleyball, you got table tennis, you got long tennis. I can talk about it. Handball is, but handball is only $1,000.
Okay.
And handball is all right. So there's nothing you can achieve with 1,000. So I mean, it's a joke. So we already send the circular out in all the newspaper to handball, the handball federation, all the expectations. You can do a budget, okay? You can do a budget, and then at the meeting on Saturday, we look at the budget, we do one budget, staying in the 5% range, all right? And on a priority level basis, football, basketball, athletics, like that. All those federation that we know active and we know need the money. All right. So that's what we will be doing. For the second caller who asked me if it's a lifetime position, no, it isn't a lifetime position.
Okay.
All right. There's no statute of limitation. You can be president as long as the constituent wants to be. There will be election somewhere in January, probably in Ghana. All right. So if you know somebody who's interested to run as president,
So
bingo.
it's almost the same as the representatives. You have some representative in the house that they have been there for years in
Yeah,
their
if you
house.
have the
So,
constituent like you
yeah.
and see what you're doing is global, if they don't want to change you, fine. All right. So that's for that question. For the guy who said that the budget is draft, yes, and that is the framework that we are following. We are hoping we're going to see our lawmakers and we're going to give them our budget. Okay. And since it's a draft budget, we're hoping that we'll do the honorable thing to include all the sporting bodies. So if you're president of any of the sporting group, athletics, football, basketball, table tennis, please be at the SKD on Saturday at 12 o'clock. We are also We have informed the Minister of Youth and Sports. The Minister of Youth and Sports and his team will be in attendance. We're also going to invite Mr. Jacob Kabakoli and Mr. Soma, where is he? The guy from Floor Soma.
Okay.
All right. We're going to invite them. We have got a formal letter. Yes.
Floor Toma.
Floor Toma. Yeah. Okay, so you two will invite him because he's trying to mobilize. He and Jacob Kabakoli trying to mobilize our funds for sports. So we want to do everything. We want to change the whole dynamics of sports. Let's give sports some money. Let's start training. All right. You go to SKDD 3 times a week. That basketball, football, volleyball, table tennis, everybody go to SKDD 3 times a week and train as a national team. We come up with a national team, and then we find a way to put these kids on payroll. Once they are on payroll, you see how we accelerate because the competition. Everybody will want to be on payroll. Everybody will want to take somebody's position. So if you don't want people to take your position, you will have to train. Okay? To get the staff and everyone, you have to train. So that's my mindset.
Okay, so it's about time that we call it a day. What do you have to say to Liberians? You've spoken to them already. You told them that Saturday they should gather all of that. What will be your last message to them?
My last message is to the patron of sports.
Okay.
Now, you have the President of the Republic of Liberia. He is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia. He's also the visitor to the university.
Okay.
He is chief architect of the Liberian foreign policy. But most importantly for us spokespeople, the biggest contributor, he is a chief patron of force. Okay, and he has neglected the sporting community to come up with $851 million, and you got less than $1 million for sports. I mean, it's negatively on him as chief patron of sports.
Okay.
So, Mr. Chief Patron of Sports, it's not late to do the right thing. Fortunately for all of us, you are coming. And that's why we don't want to be so critical about you because you got 5 more years ahead of you to straighten up a lot of things. So we're not being critical. We just want to let you know that there's a bigger constituency here. They call it sports. Okay? And you are the head of that constituency. And we do not expect you, okay, to trump us. We expect you to be there for us. Because 90% of the people who voted for you were sports players. One way or the other. They were playing Lulu, they were playing Napo, okay, they were playing football, all right? The majority of the young people in the country geared towards sports. So, Mr. Chief Patron of Sports, we hope you can add your voice and let's make this thing right once and for all. And let's make Liberia noise-free and a happy place. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So you've listened. That was the voice of Philibert Brown, and he had what he said when it comes to the national budget and specifically the Olympic sat. You heard it for yourself. And we're taking this short break, and once we get back, we'll call our winner for 100,000 this morning. So continue to play. We will give you 15 minutes to play for you to. So this morning, you have $200. You go to your mobile booth, put it on your phone, and play with your 200. The better chances you will stand to win is when you play more. So you play more than 5, 6, 7 times, you stand a better chance to win. So let us take this short break as we'll be back shortly.